Welcome to A Foreigner Farming in the Philippines. So the last several days, Tatay and E-Boy have been clearing this side of the plateau. This is to give you perspective, this is what we've generally been calling the plateau. This is where we planted all those bananas and where we had squash for a while. This is the access road here, and this is the other side. This is going to take, a bit more work. Tatay wants to plant corn over here, and that's, it's fine with me. I'm thinking that we should put bananas here as well, but I'm totally fine with him planting corn here. It is the rainy season now, and it would appear that the rainy season is actually the rainy season and not that the weather isn't just trying to fool us. Haven't done much video on this portion of the plateau in years. And here it is. So we could probably get, I don't know, maybe another 100 bananas in here. 150 maybe. It's actually, a pretty large area. It goes back quite a ways there. Usable. It's flat from that portion back, and it's basically flat up to this, and then it drops off fairly well. So still quite a bit more clearing to do, and all this cooking wood needs to be salvaged and taken up to the house for the lovely Maricel. She is of the opinion that no cooking wood should go wasted, and I agree. So it's this area will probably be ready for planting in like 3 weeks maybe. All this wood that is down, all these trees that are down need to dry before they can be utilized for cooking wood, and they've already started to move it and centralize it here. This is probably this area here, and going back up this way is altogether probably 2,000 square meters, maybe a little bit more. I'm not going to go up through that way. I'm going to go around the other way and just have a looky-see. This is, decent enough soil here. It's pretty much the same as the other side of the plateau. Basically, from where this old drainage culvert is, all that to the left there was pushed in, because this is the portion of the plateau that was flattened here. Looking back that way, it was probably 6 to 7 feet higher back in there, and it was just pushed both this way and that way to flatten out what we had thought at one time would be a piggery expansion, but that never came to fruition. ASF reared its ugly head, and then you guys know the rest. So I've walked back in from the other side of the plateau. I walked up the road and coming back this way. So you can basically tell where the good soil is and where it isn't by the amount of vegetation. that is just freely growing. And where it's high, where the jungle growth is high, well, that's the good soil. And like back in there where there's sand exposed, not so good. So all in all, I mean, there's probably maybe 3,000 square meters here. When you go from this 3,000 square meters of soil that would be good enough to at least plant bananas in. I don't know if I would plant corn much farther back than here, but all that area there, and you can see that's where it begins to slope down. All that area back in there is good enough for corn, but it flattens out here, and this is where all the pushing with the dozer was going on, and that's the border of our property there. That coconut tree is basically the side border. So all this area here could be put into bananas. I was just not pushing it because any bananas that are put up on this side of the plateau up here on the flat part will at some point have to be watered. And you can see the bananas that we planted here on this flat portion of the plateau, even though we watered them a few times during the drought, they didn't make it. We maybe lost 10 or 15, just right in this little area here where the soil is just not that great. That's one of the old Mahones right there. So if we had a dedicated watering system, yeah, all this area in here could be put into bananas. Corn, I don't think so, because it's just, you know, this was the highest part of the hill where it was dug into to right in here where it was dug into and pushed down. So yeah, probably get bananas in here, and they would do okay if they were watered, but very little else. Alrighty, thank you everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.